Hello, brothers and sisters, like I know. Welcome to my page. My page is from common sense. I try to keep it done and integrate it in 10 minutes. And if it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very important. But everything I say is fucking important. Now, I just made the video. Okay. Xbox One X. Its flaws and future. Okay? And this video is going to be titled The Legend of Ganon. Because if you realize something, you'll notice that there's some discrepancies in the stories, okay, and the canon of Zelda, The Legend of Ganon, which I haven't really read too much, but I'm just going to go with a whim, okay? And of course, I'm going to try to waste about a minute of your time, because there's a lot of fools out there who don't like to listen. So let me ponder and think what I'm going to say. If you have any comments, suggestions, or insults or roast bets, you put it down below. And of course, if you don't like my animated face as a Negro monkey, okay, or a mole man, okay, or an egghead, okay. Look at my mole. I still get more pussy than most of you. But it's okay though. I'm stuck in Washington, VA. The 13,000 blonde-haired, blue-eyed devils. Can't find some ugly women out here. My wife is fucking lucky as hell. I'll get my ass up, take my daughter and start searching in Pittsburgh, going, I don't feel like traveling all the way downtown Pittsburgh. Okay. Yeah, I live in Pennsylvania. Oh, okay, now let me see. If you want to subscribe and you like my humor and you want me to have a big old studio, okay, and a nice house and a nice car, okay, that's what a lot of people. Did you know the correlation between people who got millions of subscribers are very needy of attention? Did you know that? Okay, there's a correlation to it. I don't need a lot of millions of subscribers. Okay, I just need a few couple thousands, or to make me a couple $1,000s every month. Okay, I don't need a lot of money. I'm not ambitious. You understand? For spiritual purposes. Okay. And of course, okay, I wasted enough of your time. But I digress. But the legend of Ganon starts with this. Okay, once upon a time, Ganon lived with his people. Okay. To make a long story short, you can go down all of the canon and the history and stuff like that. He had a nice flourishing people until the beings of Hyrule, okay, or the elves got together and said, no, we realized those black bitches, okay, should not be having any children anymore. And they did not live in the desert at one time. It used to be a flourishing forest, okay. Okay, in the Legend of Zelda, it says that in the desert. The desert used to be a flourishing forest one time. It used to be a paradise. As I was traveling through and playing all of the Zeldas as I could possibly play, I said, wait a minute. Why isn't it forbidden for the women to have a son, okay? But they're okay to because they were forced. They were forced to think that way. So that means that if one child was born, that child is naturally going to be angry, because who controls the Gerudos? Who told them that information that they can no longer have any more children? Because every son, you really think so? Duh. It's going to be evil? Who dictates that? The mages? Oh, the mages was against the Ganondorf. It was against his people all throughout the history of time. It's going to be a bloody fucking battle. And as you play the Legend of Zelda Link 2, you'll start realizing, wait a minute, what the fuck is he doing? He just killing motherfuckers left and right. He had to fight against himself near the end. Spoiler, sorry. And then you got Dark Link. Think about that shit. Link doesn't talk for a reason, because he knows he has to keep the balance and order at that time. He knows the fact that he's not an ordinary human being. He knows that that's probably his sister. He's probably going to fuck his sister. There's incest involved, probably so, in the future. You know how dark it's going to go down the rabbit hole? You don't understand how Ganon is going to get revenge. He's going to do all sorts of heinous shit, just like they did to his fucking people. Okay, it's like a black and white thing. If they're going to come back like the fucking Muslim race versus the fucking Christians. All right? You see? Now, if they get mature with it, rated R type shit, they can be like Kratos if they want to and make that shit broadband worldwide. Okay? What do you think it means when they made that Hyrule Warriors? What do you think that means? I told you that's going to be the ending of all that innocent shit. It's going to be, eventually he won't be able to say shit because he's guilty. Link is a fucking guilty motherfucker. Ganon ain't, he don't hold his tongue. He plays the fucking organ like, oh shit, this is the motherfucker. That's a nigga right there, right? The correlation with the Legend of Ganon. That's a nigga. I know a white cracker, that friend of mine, who named the son Ganon. I said, so you named your fucking son a nigga? Ganon? That's not even a nigga name. But think about it. You gotta think very clearly. It's a bloody fucking battle for eons of fucking time. He's gonna get his revenge, and they better make it. To give respect to Link of all that shit, I was like, wait a minute, he's left armed. Everybody want to fight? If he's left armed, he uses a sword in his left. Yeah, sure. Okay, and the one in the Wii, it reverses it. Okay, whatever. Okay, but you gotta understand the confusion when I'm like, wait, he's slaying all these people who's in his way. He's going over exactly. He don't say shit. No, he don't talk to nobody. You guilty? You holding something? Okay, then why I'm fighting? He's a fucking shapeshifter. He's a fucking mage. He's a dark mage. He's way more powerful than Link. He holds a Triforce of power. He don't have the powerful Triforce of wisdom or courage. He don't need courage. He got the courage. He got wisdom too. He can turn into a fucking beast. Link can't turn into shit. He's just a little boy. He's a ship-shaped. He's been warped beyond time because of magical abilities, because of Zelda. Because of her wisdom, because she had backup plans. She had altered the time. She's the one who fucked up Ganon. That's why he's always a menace. Then you got Minda in the twisted Twilight world. Come on now. Think about that. Think how powerful Ganon is. They can't keep him sitting they can't destroy him. He is always going to be the good guy. Think about it like that. The Legend of fucking Ganon, right? And when they make this game, it's going to be multiplayer. It's going to be you, all his minions and goons that you think it's going to be going against Link. And Link is super fucking hard to defeat because he's a legendary fucking hero. They call him, but he's really not. It's going to be flipped. Let's flip roles. It's going to be flipped. So if Nintendo's listening to this, then they got an idea, right? You could turn on the blood and turn off the blood. This game is going to be for kids, and it's also going to be for adults. There's going to be nudity involved because Ganon is involved. He's a nigga. You know what niggas like, pussy, muddy, weed. What do crackers like to do? Kill and slay and destroy. Create mathematics and problems in life. But you can't kill the head of the serpent unless another supernatural being comes from the heavens. And of course, the power was granted to him for him to have the Triforce of power. Think about that. So there's 3 warring factions with each other. They're really not 3 warring factions. It's like the 2 against 1, okay? Power is necessary to keep the balance, actually, okay? Because there's so much corruption and people who think with the God complex in their head. But when it does happen, you got it right here, okay? I thought about it, and I've been thought about it because I had a dream about it. Because I'm always a Zelda fan. I may not know all of the story completely. I don't care about the book. What do you call that book? God damn it. The canon of Zelda, because the story's all fucked up because of Zelda and her minions manipulated time for him to use the flute. He even went to another dimension and fucking Majora's Mask, okay? Think about that. He's the bad guy. He's just a child. He wasn't educated enough. The only thing he was educated enough is sword skills and fucking keeping his mouth shut. He's just a protector of Zelda because of a white king. Think about it, a white king, okay? Who killed off his race, his ancient race of Ganon's families. Think about that. And that's why he's dead. He's still in the fucking float. He's floating in the fucking spectral realm. Think about it, y'all. 2-player games, you gotta fight side by side. You fight side by side in Hero Warriors because that's how the game is made up. But there's no blood. It kind of reminds me of Dynasty Warriors, okay? Okay? But of course, enough with that. You got it here first. And you got the prediction first, okay? Just like the prediction of gaming. All that gaming is just going to be on one chip. It's going to be one system. And if you ain't subscribed, you don't get online. If you don't got the chip, just like the Bible says, if you don't got the mark of the beast, you ain't getting online. You ain't getting shit. You just be a broke motherfucking bastard. You won't play all your classics or nothing. You better keep your retro game systems. I told you about this already, right? I'm like a psychic, motherfuckers. Peace and love to you, brothers. This is Light Dark. The Legend of Ganon. Peace.